Let us consider a problem where we have to find, or we have to show, a cylinder of base diameter of say 30 mm and height of say 40 mm is placed on HP. Draw its isometric view. So as you already know, first we need to draw the cylinder in orthographic view, and that only the isometric sheet will be used for isometric drawing. Orthographic sheet, something like this, which you have been using all through the semester, will be used for drawing orthographic cylinder. Let us do that one first. So I'm going to draw the XY line, VPHP. This is quite straightforward, so it will not take much time. So I think the base diameter was 30. Base diameter is 30. So let me take 15 mm. Place it somewhere here at the center and draw a circle for the top view. Right, and unlike the sectional solid or any other solids problem, I am not going to spend a lot of time dividing the circle, not necessary. I am just going to show the diameter as 30 mm and write down all dimensions are in mm. So this is 30 mm and I am going to draw parallel lines. I am adjusting this 6 over here so that I don't have to worry. So 1, 2, 3, 4. From here I am going to draw one thin line and make this part thick. And similarly I am going to draw a thin line first and make this one thick, and this line will be my and of course I need to make this line thick, this part of the line, which I am making right now. So this will be the orthographic projection, and one more dimension is missing, so I am going to draw that dimension. sorry, it was 40. Once I have this one, I can draw isometric view of this particular solid. So I'm going to take the bottom portion and I'm going to draw one line which is going to be my reference line. Right? So from this reference line, I know that my cylinder is 30 mm in diameter. So I can take, say, this point and draw one diamond kind of shape to accommodate 30 mm cylinder. Of course, use light lines, do not use dark lines to begin with, especially these lines are not actual lines, these are imaginary lines. Right. All right, and I also will count the vertical 40 mm. So this is 10 mm, 20 mm, 30 mm, 40 mm. So from here, once again, I will draw the same (30 mm by 30 mm) box. All right. So once we have this one, we use a method known as 4 arc method or 4 radius method. These are the popular names for that particular method. So to use that one, I am going to place my let me do it here to begin with, because part of the cylinder will be hidden here. I'm not going to draw that one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my center here of the compass and this distance, and I'm going to draw an arc. This will be dark. Similarly, I'm going to place my center here, and with the same radius I'm going to draw an arc here. Right? So this is part of the ellipse that we drew in the AutoCAD in the lab. So this is part of the ellipse, and now I have to make another 2 radii. So I take this point, conveniently it is shown here, or it is given in the grid sheet. The same thing can be used here on this side, and we make an arc. Right? So this happens to be a isometric view of the top circle, and at the bottom I know I would not have the other side of the isometric body. It will not be visible. We are not going to show it in dotted lines. Right? So once that is done, I am going to use this one. this radius, that is from this center to this edge, and I'm going to draw an arc. Right? So once that is done, I will use a ruler to draw this line. Similarly, I am going to use the ruler on this side and draw this line. Right? So this is how you are going to draw a cylinder. This cylinder could be placed on a placed on a cube or a prism, and whatever it is placed on, the reference line, from the reference line, draw whatever diameter. If 30 is given, draw 30 by 30 square or diamond, and if 40 is given, 35 is given, draw the same square. Use the 4-point or 4 arc method. So from this, put the compass center here, make an arc here. Similarly, put the compass center here, make an arc here. Put the compass center here. I am marking it for your reference. Do not mark it on your sheet. So put the compass here and draw. Take the radius, which is approximately this length, and draw one arc. Similarly, you take this radius and draw another arc. Right? So this is how you are going to get the cylinder in isometric view.